Hi, this is Michael.
And this is Steven, and we are the Movie Bros.
Today, we are going to be reviewing the theatrical trailer for Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. It's coming out September of this year, 2021. And I'm really excited to see it, so let's jump right into the trailer. Steve, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's go. No eating people.
I say either, you guys say either, I say neither, and I say neither, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Ta-da.
Oh my gosh.
Catch up.
Excuse me?
Yummy.
Oh yeah.
Good evening, Eddie.
Hey, Mrs. Chen.
Good evening, Venom.
Function hall, Mrs. Chen.
He says hi.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
I've been thinking about you, Eddie.
Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number.
Because you and I are the same. Every decision we ever make.
Man, that sounds like Woody Harrelson.
Who do we leave behind?
Yep,
And how do we leave them?
that's definitely his voice.
Waiting in the darkness for the rescuer who never comes. Welcome back, Eddie Brock. It's been a long time. Miss you.
It is him.
Oh yeah, that's definitely his voice. Oh yeah.
Soon come chaos.
Oh.
Chaos soon come.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
No!
We had a deal.
What's gonna happen? You gonna stop protecting me?
I am happy to eat, Mrs. Chen.
No, you cannot eat, Mrs. Chen.
What?
Nothing?
All right, man. Pretty intense.
Yeah, it is.
So this is actually the second film in the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters. Marvel got bought by Disney, and I'm surprised that they allowed Sony to do this. But like I was telling you earlier, Venom is not really a hero. He's more of an anti-hero kind of character.
Yeah.
So, and the scene in the trailer, I have an Easter egg that everybody needs to look for if you watch the movie. When Brock enters Mrs. Chen's shop, Venom arranges a stack of magazines for her that you saw. On the cover of those magazines is Marvel writer Stan Lee. So if you look, you'll see Stan Lee on there. This is the fourth Marvel film that's been scored by Marco Beltrami for music, and Andy Serkis, the director, and his team worked with a group of dancers and actors on a performance capture stage to test and build out Carnage's movements, because they wanted him to have jerky movements and walks, and so they did a lot of that. So
Wow.
But what are your thoughts on the trailer, Steve?
Yeah. So again, typical, big budget Marvel, movie, as to be expected.
Yeah.
And so I never got around to watching the first Venom back in 2018. So this will be this. If I were to watch this movie, it would be. I would definitely watch the first one, obviously before this one, but this one definitely looks good. I thought the trailer was, again, big scale, all those things, quality cinematography, and it's interesting that you said Marco Beltrami, because I have some more trivia for you. This is really interesting. When you said that name, I'm like, oh, really? Because I don't know if you realize this or not, but the very first studio film he ever scored music to was Wes Craven's Scream.
Really?
And the studio wanted to go with one of the really well-established composers for the score. And he said, hey, look, I heard this guy. I've heard some of his stuff. I think he gets what we're doing. And then Wes Craven basically told him, this is who I want. And so the studio gave in, and that was his first full-blown score was to Scream. And Wes Craven had him score all four Screams. All four Screams. He did Scream 1, 2, and 3, and 4. He did all four Scream movies. Wes Craven had him as the composer for. So Wes Craven gave him his start. Now he probably would have found another director at some point that would have given him a chance, but this that is Wes Craven is the one that got him started when he was basically a nobody, a no name in Hollywood. And so it's great to see him continuing to do great scoring. And so I'm actually the fact that I know that he's scoring this, believe it or not, it has me interested in the movie because I know, like, in the 4 Scream films, and he's done other stuff too. I mean, he scored, Logan, Wolverine, Hellboy, Terminator 3. Wow. I mean, he's done, he did A Quiet Place.
Really?
He did Resident Evil, The Faculty. I mean, it's pretty impressive how his career has blown up since Wes brought him on. But anyway, so I'm geeking a little bit because I got a Wes Craven tie-in. So I'm like, this is pretty awesome. When you said that name, I'm like, ding, I'm a little. But anyway, enough about the composer. But that's a plus. So I have to say, I like Woody Harrelson. Now I know he's going to turn into this villain, and so it's going to be all animation, but I still I'm interested in this movie, and for me to have interest in a Marvel movie is pretty good because as you know, it takes a lot for me to want to watch one. So this one actually has me interested. So I'll give you that.
So one thing that's different is this is Sony. It's not Disney.
That's true. It's not.
So it might be a little bit more hardcore.
Yeah.
I think Disney kind of like, I wouldn't say downgrades it, but maybe they kind of like rough the edges a little bit to make it softer.
Yeah. It could be.
For maybe some of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sony did this. The trailer was pretty intense. It looked really great. And then you hear Woody Harrelson's voice,
Yeah. Instantly.
He does great crazy movies. I mean, crazy people.
Yeah.
What was that movie he was in? I can't. Him and the girl, and they were going around Natural Born Killers.
That's Natural Born Killers. Yeah. Oliver Stone. Yeah.
Yeah, he was totally freaked out in that. He freaked me out in that one because of his. Yeah. I'm used to Woody from Cheers. Hey, and he was nothing like that.
No.
He was a natural born killer.
Yeah.
So
was.
Yeah, he can play those parts, and the main character, I like him a lot too. He has his issues, but he does the character great, and him and and Venom as his symbiote. You know, they have the back and forth, and we should totally watch the first one together.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Okay. So, what do you, as a final thought of the movie, would you watch the movie?
Based on what I saw and knowing how it's going to sound with the score, I would say yes. I actually would say I would watch this. So now I want to see the first one. I want to, because I love that whole relationship between the two, and obviously you can see here it's very much defined now, and it's not, I'm sure in the first one it's going to be all new. Yeah. I'm guessing. Whereas this one, it's not. It's like clicking like a machine. So, which is great comedy relief, as we can see in the trailer. But yeah, I would definitely see it again. I mean, see it, and want to see the first one as well now. And how about you?
Oh, definitely. I definitely want to see this. I think me and my wife went out to see the first one at the movie theaters when it came out. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and they didn't pull any punches in the first one, I don't think. And hopefully they keep on with that in this one. And it has some great stuff in it.
Definitely. Honestly. Well, listen, guys, I'll tell you something else that has some great stuff, that, at least to us, is our channel. So we hope that you're enjoying what you see on this video. And if you do, then please check out our full channel, where we've got lots of other reaction videos to other movie trailers that are coming out. A couple older ones, but mostly new. And if you like it, please hit the subscribe button and the like button and the bell icon. Just those three things while you're here. We would really appreciate you doing that for us.
We would.
And it helps us grow the channel and helps other folks find us that are searching for us in the search engines. And also in the description of this video, you'll see our Patreon page, our merch store, and all of our social media links. So please check them out and say hello. We want to hear from you.
Comment below. Tell us how we're doing.
Yep, absolutely. Please do. We look forward to hearing from you. So, hey, one last time, this is Steven.
This is Michael, and we are the Movie Bros.